Oh, hello viewers, and welcome to Oraje on Lagos Television. I've been busy, and you know what I've been doing? Calculating taxes. And on the program today, we're talking about taxation. That is one issue that has bothered so many entrepreneurs, not only in Lagos State, but in Nigeria as a whole. Oraji seeks to find out government's position, seeks to find out the entrepreneur's position, and of course, at the end of the day, we'll try to proffer a lasting solution. I am Busola Kukoyi on behalf of the entire team, welcoming you to the program. There's so many issues attached to taxation, especially in Lagos State. And Oraji went out, and Adetola Kayode spoke with quite a number of entrepreneurs about this issue of taxation. And what she brought back was quite interesting. Here is Adetola.
Lagos, the center of excellence and the commercial base of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has always experienced the influx of people, both investors and people that are just desperate to earn a living in Lagos State. With a population of over 18 million, many of the infrastructural facilities have been overstretched. It is often believed that vehicular concentration and waste generated in Lagos State is at an alarming rate. But for the waste management strategies adopted to cope with the rising population in spite of inadequate funds, and various measures put in place by the vibrant governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Fashola SCN, the plan of improving the internally generated revenue was taken to a higher pedestal. Having seen the impact of governance by the present administration, Lagosians are fully convinced by the need to perform their civic responsibilities through prompt payment of their taxes. In the business circle, there have been hues and cries on the issue of multiple taxation ranging from tenement rate, land use charge, property tax, personal income tax, advertisement and company taxes being paid by small and medium enterprises. The grown under multiple taxations which tend to choke businesses from growing, coupled with inadequate power supply. Representatives of small and medium enterprises speak more.
Well, your income tax, your personal income tax has to go to the state. Your company tax must go to the federal government. Of course, we pay our VAT and withholding taxes. All go to federal government. I don't think government is very favorable. We are supposed to belong to a range of tax that will enable us make more savings and plow back into stuff like this where we can bring in more people. But it's like being in the same market with those that have more than we do. So tax has always been a challenge, both federal tax and state tax.
Okay, it's electronic business, that is small scale, they are not ready to know. And in most cases, they don't even inspect your shop. And when they come, they just say, madam, pay this amount. If you say it's too much, that come and see my business. And even now, business is not buoyant. At least now you're in this shop, no customer. So despite that, they don't want to know whether there's customer or not. Since they have built me 30,000 this year, then it means next year maybe they say another 30,000 or so. But business is not the same, and in fact it's going down because we all know what the economy says now. Things are not that okay. They should inspect the businesses and see exactly what people have on the ground, and if they have to inspect the books, let them do that, because business is not buoyant, and to pay a lot of tax like that is not helping us.
The various taxes, as you can call it, is really affecting we small skills business owners, because it really affects, by the time we get the overheads, the rentage and every other things concerning the business, especially the small ones like us, it takes a lot of money. By the time you're now thinking of about even getting the tax, which is now mandatory, and every other things, you find out that for you to survive, it will take God's grace.
It affects a lot because the way they see the kind of market you sell is the way they are going to tax you. So always come for they come for our shop to ask for the tax all the time.
In a related development, a tax consultant sheds more light on multiple taxation as affecting the growth of small and medium enterprises in Lagos State.
In the past, if you don't have employee numbering 10, you don't pay tax. But that has since changed in Lagos State, and they drive for the tax without minding what they are passing through. The road is going on, and government is being hailed that we are doing something good. The hailing is because of the percent, is because we have not seen it done this way. It is not that we have achieved the percentage of development in the state that will have affected the small scale. Small scale, as you have seen, I talk for small scale industries, which is the larger part of the industries. The big scale is, the bigger one are almost dying. And the small scale are scattered northern corner of Lagos State, while the bigger one are industrial area. Industrial area, everything is concentrated on them. To the amount there are tar roads. Also, the electricity concentration there was so high. I was talking to NEPA official when I went to the office the other time. He said, I think he said they are generating this for Lagos State, and larger percentage of it goes to industrial area. What happened to those of what are in smaller? And these are the same people, small scale industries that government is running after with the tax, not minding whether there's a good road to the place, not minding what you're passing through. Somebody who is operating with at small scale level, that they has to buy diesel to operate generator. Just as we know that nobody can be in business if you don't have generator. You have generator, you will buy diesel, you will repair it. In fact, you must, if you want to be a serious businessman, whatever you call the mechanic for it must be standby, or else you'll be in problem. Nobody asks you all this. I remember one of my customers was talking about 3 months ago. It closes down for 2 years. It's as if Lagos State tax officials were waiting for it to open. The very week that they open, they now come in. All explanation to say they have closed down for 2 years and I wasn't doing anything. Why don't you come and report in our office? Why don't you come and do this and that? You have not created that awareness to show that when I'm closing down my business, the first place I talk to and I go is you. The trauma that made me to shut down will not allow me to remember that I have to go and talk to anybody. So a lot of things is involved. Is anybody happy that's doing well that will close down? The majority of what is closed down, what is causing the close down, is not even management or whatever. Nigerian has capacity to man any business. So it's not that. It's boiled down on what government is supposed to do, and they have not been able to do. And I think they should know, if you are an individual, you pay tax. If you happen to float an investment, you pay tax for the investment. That is known. But the way we go about it, the way we drive it, is as if we are even using talk sometimes. It's getting better anyway. Getting better these days that the educated ones are going now. Even the educated ones. Even the educated ones, the way they drive it. As far as I'm concerned, government is expected to think towards the business people. Fill their pulse. Send form outside there. Listen to them. Do we even need to send form outside? We are talking of government of our own. The politicians used to be business people. And some of them are still in business. So they were not just military people. We know what we're supposed to do. But we get there, we want to make money for government. Willingly, on our own volition, people will want to pay when it is there.
With this development, business owners operating in Lagos believe that there is a need for a tax regime that will enhance the growth of small and medium enterprises, since their growth will ultimately have positive impact on the economy of Lagos State and indeed Nigeria.
Oraji on Lagos Television. We're still talking about taxation. And Tunde Laiwola was with the SA on taxation in Lagos State. And those revelations that he made were quite educative and informative. You want to hear about it? Let me hand you over to Tunde.